How's it going, viewers? Super Sam 6i7 here, and I am back with another house renovation tutorial. It's been a while. I've been doing a lot of Skyblock recently with Fossil 318, so I thought it was time to just take a break and slow down a little bit, do a little tutorial. But yeah, so anyway, so last time we worked on over here. Looks very nice. This time I'm going to be working on the backyard. I'm going to show you a good thing to do in the backyard. So basically to start off, I just have a little fence perimeter. It can be whatever size you want. I'm just going to do it this size so I can have like a nice big lawn backyard. You can do whatever size you want. If you want it to be like huge, you can go ahead and do that, but yeah, I'm just going to go ahead and fill this all with grass. So let's just imagine that your backyard is completely full of grass. Unfortunately for me, this world is all sandstone, so I had to convert it to grass. But anyway, so what's a really nice backyard design is if you change one corner of it to like kind of like a darker wood. So I use spruce wood, and I think this looks really nice. I'm gonna make this like a little outdoor media center, and I'm just gonna actually go ahead and start with that. All right, so this is where the TV is gonna go. It's gonna be a big TV right here. But first, what looks nice is if you make like a TV cabinet. And so to start off with that, I basically just put some stairs down here in this kind of format, and then put slabs on top of it, so it gives kind of a shelf kind of look, which looks pretty nice. And you can kind of just build up from there. I'll show you what I mean. So you can choose any kind of pattern you want. I personally like this because it shows as little of the back wall as possible. Actually, I might want to raise it up one more. We'll do that in a second. But yeah, you can put like fences here. Kind of looks like it's a little support beam. You can do really whatever you want here. But I kind of like this look. And then the TV is going to go right here. It's just going to be a bunch of coal. But yeah, and this is your house, so you can go ahead and choose whatever you want. Don't do exactly what I'm doing. But yeah, I just personally like this design. Okay, so here's what I would do for my finished product, for my big flat screen TV. But you can do whatever way you want. I just, honestly, I mean, this cabinet look just looks very, very nice. But yeah, so now that you have your TV, you're going to need a couch to sit on and look at it, which we're going to go ahead and do right now. Alright, so because I kind of want to conserve a little bit of space for this area, and because I think this is actually going to look pretty nice, I'm going to go ahead and just do a stair couch instead of like the actual one that you can sit in, just because yeah, I mean, I think it's gonna look really nice, especially if it's nether brick, because it kind of looks like a leathery kind of material. But also, it's not gonna interfere with the stair here, and yeah, it's gonna conserve space in the back. So I'm just gonna go ahead and show you a good way to do that. I'm actually gonna start from over here. So yeah, so first, this is gonna be one end of the couch. It's gonna be an L-shaped couch. It's gonna be pretty fancy. So you're going to want to put one here like that, and then one like that, so that way you kind of have this little armchair kind of look here. And then you're going to want some nether brick right there, just like a block of it. And then you can use whatever block you want, but personally I think that it should just continue with the look of the couch. And then you just continue to work your way over here, and then you just cap it off like that, and there you go. It's a pretty nice couch. Kind of works with this. But yeah, actually I'm going to show you what else I'm going to put here. So I added a little light here. It's really easy, just an optional lighting system. It's just a cobblestone wall, and then redstone lamp, and then a lever. Just turn on and off. So yeah, so this is just a little optional. You don't need to do this, but I kind of like it. It's just like a little lighting system, but it's not really necessary. Alright, so here's a cool little design that I like for a pool table. No, it doesn't really work. There's no really way to make it work in vanilla Minecraft, at least in a small format. I mean, if you want to make a huge one, it might work, but yeah, so all you need is 6 green wool, and whoa, don't place it there, and just place it kind of like this. So you got this little 2x3 format going, and then take some trapdoors and put them all around the outside of it. That way it kind of looks like the borders of the table. And you kind of get the idea there. And then you're just going to go ahead and put green carpets all along the top, just kind of give it a little bit of depth. So I'll go ahead and show you the finished product. Alright, so here's what it looks like when it's done. The balls on there are optional. I just put that on there to kind of make it look right. But yeah, you don't have to add the slime ball, the snowball, or the ender pearl. But yeah, it looks pretty good. And then if you want to add a covering to this, you can. I'm actually going to add a little covering, and I will go ahead and show you that right now. Alright, so this is a cool little awning design. So I'm just going to take some brown carpet, just because I think that would make a nice looking awning for the rest of my little backyard here. So I'm just going to cover the top of the TV case with the brown carpet, and then I'm actually going to take out some string and start placing it like that, and then just putting that on top so you can't really see the string, and then it looks like it's kind of hanging over. These fence posts make really nice poles for the awning. So yeah, so that's what it looks like when it is completely done. And as you can see, you can't really, you don't really notice them at first, and then it kind of looks like it's kind of like the support for the awning, which is kind of nice. But yeah, this is only a portion of the backyard. I'm going to do a pool and a little campfire right over here. Alright, so I dug out a little pit here, and I just made sure that it's kind of cascading down into a big deep end here. You can make whatever shape you want. I just kind of wanted to make this little flat U kind of shape. But yeah, so I just dug a pit in the ground, and it'll turn into this. Yeah, this is what it turns into. So yeah, so you can see I just kind of put gravel all over it, because I honestly think that's a very nice texture for the bottom of a pool. But actually, before we put the water in, I'm actually going to layer the outside with some stone, so it's kind of like the stone outside of a pool, like the concrete, I guess, outside of a pool. And then we will go ahead and fill it with water. Alright, so I kind of did this little 2-block layer all around it, just kind of be like the border of the pool. And then I kind of added this little thing here. I'm going to put some plants and stuff here, and I think I'm going to grow a tree. Then I put this little mountain. I think I'm going to have like a little spout of water coming out of it. Maybe a water slide, I don't know. We'll see about that. And yeah, I think I'm going to go ahead and start adding the water. So before you add any of the water, you're going to need to put a layer of an inexpensive block. So like dirt. I just did that to kind of stick out. So you can see, like, this is just 1 block below the very top of it. And then basically this is just where you're going to want to put all the water on top of. Because, underneath, you can't just, place water, in the middle. So yeah, so it's a lot easier and better if you just start like that, and then, fill it with water. So now you should have, 1 layer of of water. And now all you want to do is just destroy whatever block that you put as that little platform. So I'm just going to go ahead and destroy all this dirt. So when you take out that platform, you should just end up with like all the water out like that, which is a good thing because that means that you did it correctly, if you did. But yeah, so this kind of looks cool. But I'm just going to spruce up the outsides. I'm going to add some plants here because that kind of looks cool. I'm going to add a little waterfall and a little water slide. And I will show you when I'm done. Alright, so there you go. Here's like the little waterfall, and then here, I guess it is another waterfall, but it can be used as a water slide. Woohoo! And then I planted a whole bunch of little flowers there, and then there's a tree. So yeah, so this looks really nice. It looks like a really nice pool. Just one thing I want to add to it, a diving board. I'm going to add that right now. Alright, so this works in a very similar way to the awning. So I'm just going to go ahead and start off with a little step, and then I'm going to add string, and then one more string out there, and then I'm just going to add some carpet to it, and there you go. So a diving board. And yeah, you can add like little perks to it if you want, like I don't know, like a beach chair or something, or like a little stool in there, or a light. Yeah, you can add whatever you want. That's just the basic concept. So there's one thing that I wanted to add before I closed out the video, and that was a fire pit. And so I'm gonna make a little fire pit here. So you can see there's just 4 netherrack. Which if you can get to the nether, that's extremely easy. And I'm just gonna light it all with flint and steel, and then put some nether brick kind of just all around it. Actually, you should probably I put out a fire. You should probably put it like a block out, so that way it's a little bit more realistic. Because realistically speaking, no one would be sitting with their feet like in the fire. That'd just be kind of weird. But yeah, so yeah, I'll just do that. All right, so there you go, fire pit. Nothing to it. Yeah, so this is the backyard. I think it's really nice, but it is missing one thing. And that is a path, and I will show you how to make a really nice looking path. Okay, so as you can see here, all you need to do is just dig a few holes in the ground kind of randomly, but kind of going all in the same direction. As you can see here, I just kind of made it go like this, and then just kind of branch out, like kind of fan out right here at the fire pit, and then fill like mostly with gravel, because that kind of looks good, but then every few holes put a little bit of cobblestone in there, because it kind of looks a bit nicer. But yeah, overall I'm pretty pleased with this. Oh, and a squid just spawned. That could be a problem. I might have made my pool too big. But anyway, I think that's going to be the end of the video. If you enjoyed it, go ahead and leave a like. If you liked me, go ahead and subscribe. But that's going to be it, and I will see you next time.